Hello and welcome to Speak Ready English. I am Jack, and I am really happy you are here with me today. Before we start, a quick reminder. This podcast is for listening, speaking, and shadowing practice. Every word is clear and slow, so pause and repeat whenever you want. This is your safe space to practice. Now let me ask you something. When someone says, "Tell me about your home," do you freeze? You know where you live. You can see it in your mind. But how do you say it in English? The words just disappear, right? All right, let us begin. First, the most basic question. Where do you live? You can answer, I live in an apartment or I live in a house. Simple, right? An apartment is a home inside a bigger building with other homes. A house is a separate building, just for you or your family. Now, here is the first mistake I hear all the time. Students say, I live in a big home, and I completely understand why. In many languages, one word covers both, but in English, we use them differently. Home is the feeling, the emotional place where you belong. House or apartment is the physical building. So, you say, I live in a big house. Or, you say, I live in a small apartment. Not I live in a big home. See the difference? Now, you know. Let me teach you the most common rooms. First, the living room. This is the room where you relax, where you watch TV. This is where you sit with family or friends. You can say, I have a living room with a comfortable sofa. Simple and clear. Next, the bedroom. This is the room where you sleep. You can say, I have 2 bedrooms. Or you can say, my bedroom is small but cozy. That word, cozy, is important. Cozy means comfortable and warm. It feels nice, safe, relaxing. Even if your room is small, if it feels cozy, that is beautiful. Try saying, my bedroom is cozy. Feel how nice that sounds. Next room, the kitchen. This is where you cook, where you prepare food. You might say, I have a small kitchen. Or you might say, my kitchen has a big window. Speaking of windows, this word is really useful. A window is the glass opening in your wall. It lets light come in. You can say, my living room has 2 windows. Or you can say, I love the window in my bedroom. Windows make rooms feel bright. Another common room, the bathroom. This is where you shower, where you brush your teeth. Every home has at least 1 bathroom. You say, I have 1 bathroom. Or you say, the bathroom is next to my bedroom. Simple. Now, here is the second mistake, and I hear this constantly. Students say, my house has 3 pieces, and I completely understand why. In some languages, you count rooms as pieces. But in English, we say rooms, not pieces. You say, my house has 3 rooms. Or you say, I live in a 2-room apartment. That small word change makes your English sound much more natural. Let me teach you some useful words for describing what is inside your rooms. The word is furniture. Furniture means the things you put in a room, like a sofa, a table, a bed, a chair. All of these are furniture. You can say, I have simple furniture. Or you can say, my living room has comfortable furniture. This word helps you so much. Here is another great word, spacious. This means big, with a lot of space, room to move. If your apartment is spacious, it feels open, not crowded. You say, I live in a spacious apartment. Try it with me. My living room is spacious. That is a really useful word. Now, two more quick words. Floor and ceiling. The floor is what you walk on, under your feet. The ceiling is above your head, the top of the room. But here is where it gets interesting. When we talk about levels in a building, we also use floor. You say, my apartment is on the 3rd floor. Or you say, I live on the 5th floor. Always on, not in. Remember that. Let me give you a really useful phrase, one that native speakers use all the time. Make yourself at home. This is what you say when someone visits your house. It means relax, be comfortable, act like it is your own home. You say, please, make yourself at home. This is super common. Another expression, home, sweet home. People say this when they arrive home after being away. It shows they love their home. Ah, home, sweet home. Very natural. Here is one more native expression. A place to call home. This means a place where you feel you belong, where you are comfortable. You might say, I finally found a place to call home. It is emotional, not just physical. Now, let me teach you 3 really powerful describing words. These 3 words work for almost any room. First word, bright. This means full of light. If a room has big windows or good lighting, you say, my kitchen is bright. People love bright rooms. Second word, cozy. We talked about this already. It means comfortable, warm, relaxing. My bedroom is cozy. Third word, spacious. Big with lots of space. My living room is spacious. These 3 words, bright, cozy, spacious. They work for almost any room. Use them, and people will understand exactly how your space feels, not just how it looks, but how it feels. Now, the 4th mistake. Students mix up big and large. They ask me, Jack, which one do I use? Here is the truth. Both are correct. Both mean the same thing. You can say, I have a big apartment, or you can say, I have a large apartment. Both work, but big is more common in everyday conversation. Large sounds a little more formal. So when you are talking about your home casually, use big. Easy, right? Let me give you a few more useful phrases. Fully furnished means the apartment comes with all the furniture you need. Bed, sofa, table. Everything you say, I rent a fully furnished apartment. Very useful when you are looking for a place to live. Another phrase, move in and move out. Move in means to start living in a new place. Move out means to leave and stop living there. You say, I moved in last month. Or you say, I will move out next week. These are essential phrases. Here is the 5th mistake. Students say, my house is boring. when they mean, my house is simple. Be careful with this. Boring means not interesting, dull. Simple means not complicated, not fancy. If your house is small and does not have expensive furniture, do not say it is boring. Say it is simple. I have a simple apartment. That sounds much better. Let me give you one more describing word. Modern. This means new style, up to date, not old-fashioned. You can say, I live in a modern apartment building. Or you can say, my kitchen is very modern. The opposite is traditional or old style. Think about this for a moment. Picture your own living room. Is it bright? Does it have big windows? Or is it cozy, comfortable and warm? Or maybe it is spacious. Lots of room to move? Choose one word. Just one. Got it? Good. Now, say it out loud. My living room is bright. Or, my bedroom is cozy. Or, my kitchen is spacious. How does that feel? Natural, right? You are doing really well. Your brain is working hard, learning these practical words. And that is beautiful. Okay, let us think about what we learned today. We covered 15 useful words and phrases for describing your home. We learned the difference between home, house, and apartment. We learned room names like living room, bedroom, kitchen, bathroom. We learned describing words like bright, cozy, spacious, modern. We learned furniture, floor, ceiling, window. We learned phrases like on the third floor, make yourself at home, fully furnished. We also learned move in and move out. Remember, those three powerful words I gave you? Bright, cozy, spacious, use these every time you describe a room. They make your English sound natural and confident. And remember, those 5 mistakes? Do not say big home. Say big house. Do not say 3 pieces. Say 3 rooms. Do not say in the 3rd floor. Say on the 3rd floor. Do not confuse big and large. Both work, but big is more common. And do not say boring when you mean simple. Quick practice. Imagine someone asks you, how many rooms do you have? What is your answer? Think about it. I have 3 rooms. Or, I have a living room, 1 bedroom, and a kitchen. Simple, clear. You can do this. Your English is growing. Every word you learn, every phrase you practice, it all adds up. And now you can describe your home with confidence. Okay, homework time. This week, I want you to write a description of your home. Just 5 or 6 sentences. Use the words we learned today. For example, you could write, I live in a small apartment on the 3rd floor. I have a living room, 1 bedroom, and a kitchen. My bedroom is cozy with a comfortable bed. The living room is bright with 2 big windows. Write it in the comments below. I read every single comment. I want to hear from you. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. It means a lot to me. If this podcast helped you, please subscribe to the channel and leave a comment. Tell me about your home. It really helps me. Until then, keep practicing. Keep believing in yourself. You can do this. See you in the next podcast. Bye for now.